about the small things. Forget about the big things. So we can talk about the small things.
Hello, my people out there. When I welcome this na Edu Radio, your thought magazine program where they committed to inform you, enlighten you, and what we call educate you on the state of our education in Nigeria, with proper emphasis, on the falling standard of education. Waiting be education self. Waiting be the importance of education. Waiting education fit do. Today, we go continue our discussion where we don't carry on. The man when they behind the mic, in name na Oman Dave, when be the team lead. Today, we get guests. When come missing way, come go my private office. But they come. The thing we want to talk today, now for sake of say, how will they do our reward serve? Reward, and reward. Before we go to reward, last episode we'll do for our private studio, for Edu Radio own studio, where would they take 1 hour, where would they do every Thursday from 12 to 1 o'clock. We called our guests from Portugal. It's her PhD students. We even carry us around, show us a typical lab, waiting school supposed to be like. Waiting he enjoy, even during this COVID-19, waiting his children they enjoy, how he don't write exam, how the children don't write exam. Make we not even talk about Portugal because they don't advance. Make we go for Uganda. Our guest, Susan Atoko, called in, but the streaming was extremely very bad. The network was bad. Waiting we don't get right for Nigeria where you go outside. Say, yes, in Nigeria, network is perfect. Hit your hand for your chest. Say, in my country, Nigeria, network, you can't say anything about it. Agriculture is perfect. Science and technology is great. All this is that. Waiting. The network was terribly bad. But then we don't give up. We try our best. My recap small. Susan talks say for her country, budgetary allocation to education for Uganda, now between 15% to 20%. That no school, those schools where they for rural areas when electricity no reach there, they get solar there. I can't ask them of restroom, what would they call toilets? Why they call toilet? Wetin happen? He said toilet now something where we say it is a must. So then they drill boreholes for those areas where we say pipe-borne water no reach directly. I can't ask him again, say, what about classroom? He said the classroom, it varies. Those schools with the city center, those with the rural areas. We supposed call Susan, but we don't fit reach her. Make she use her own mouth, tell us the educational experience in Uganda. He said, yes, students a day between 60, 70, 50, no doubt. But the classrooms are big. For that same our program, we even put on air the classrooms when she sent out their schools. He said lab, everything, agriculture, agri, maybe for secondary school, not university, or not secondary school they talk. He get their lab. Biology get labs. And I asked, I said, this lab, now only lab for mouth with empty bottles and water, no reagent. He said, no, these labs are functional labs because they use it to write exams. That will go a long way to tell you why the level of literacy in Uganda is higher than that of Nigeria, between 68 to about 74%. Where is Nigeria, the giant of Africa? And I was with one doctor who been doing me by the side, my guest. He said maybe the reason why they give Nigeria the giant of Africa is because of our population. I said no, that can't be it. If that is the case, what happened with countries like China when get over 1.4 8 billion people, approximately 1.5 billion. So it's supposed to be the giant of Africa then. Now, nothing. Giant of Africa. See our education, see where they go. What thing we go do? Now he make we bring Edu Radio. See Uganda, small Uganda. Everything, teachers, salary, income, the welfare. He said now one of the most prominent things within the carry play. He said those one way they between OND downward. How much dollars we equivalent will give us? So he said, but when we check them, it was between I think 65 to about, yeah, 150,000 down now for for graduates. No, what I mean by that, that one way give, that 150 equivalent of that $1,000 or thereabout or so. I don't know the exact figure. Now you get category of a university up, they get the category of OND down. But the least salary where most people for most teachers of Nigeria they get now around between 35, 40, 60. Abi? But there, OND downward, they get between 75,000 and other small Mendes day when they attach them. Then for those who be BSc or BEd up, where they get a degree for their this thing, their CV, them they get between 160, 170,000. Bam. And for those who be science teachers, okay now, because this country they try to encourage people to go into science and technology. I can't ask him again, say, what about free education? He said it is free indeed. The only thing when parents go buy, now be uniform, uniform and books. How it be for Nigeria? How it be? How it be for our own great country, our own country will be Nigeria. We did okay, we get a country where we did proud of. We did look at things, say, okay, everything they work well. A country like South Africa that we contributed in terms of material, financial, prayers, so social, well, and musicians like the late Sonny Okoso of blessed memory, and many others sing song, call the world's attention to Southern Africa. Me, when stand here, I paid for South Africa's freedom. I did primary school, they give me small change. Now, former President Obasanjo been there in charge of one scheme, one thing like that. I paid. Today, their universities, they say no get plenty universities that are scattered everywhere. The universities, they accommodate them. For the same Uganda, she tell me again, Susan Atoko tell me again, say, for there, this one when they talk COVID-19, stay at home, social distancing, yes, the children they at home, but then they learn. How? Those with the town, then they give them television sets where no get to watch virtual to take part for classwork. Waiting we don't get for Nigeria. Ministry of Education, Ghana, they perfect their own. For the same Uganda, I need to want to bring up other countries where you say you look at their per capita income, if they reasonably where and you look at other countries where they look down, so we'll be giant of Africa. What made us giant? I went back to do I like analysis. When I do analysis, I'm not trying to look down on anybody. I tell you, it helps me. On a good day, you go to feel say you be champion until you go out. That's why I see Chelsea, Man U, Tottenham, and others. You say you be champion, come for field where we show levels. So when we come for field, we show how we be. Now we they use those analysis mode, they check. Very soon we'll go bring them. When we don't do our educational summit for Africa, we'll go bring them to the zone, Western Africa. We'll go bring them where other states will go sit down. It has come to that extent where we need to sit down and ask ourselves questions. What are we doing about the growth of our education? For the same place, for Uganda, for those rural areas, then they give them radio set. Unakuma no say radio, light no deal, finger battery, just knock the thing there. Before you know, you don't go. So why won't children, why won't the citizen be patriotic to their bones and to their bone marrow for their country? we have a blessed country, yet no opportunity given to the children in public school. And you expect these public students to give in their best? What is the best that have come out of these public schools? What has the government done? How has the government sacrificed itself for them? Imagine. We go talk to una. We sit and wait for our guests. We say we go talk something. And how would they call them? Reward system. We get one Nigerian girl, one of our daughters here. We go for one Louisville College, for somewhere for Southwest. We come out with all-round bests. And some people give them something. Now those people would expect, where you don't miss your way, go my office. How we go take, for excellence, those when do well, we reward them with goodness. Those when do bad, when carry this thing they do anyhow, we show them the way to where we reform and our reformation center to reform them. Say badness no good. For Nigeria, I be like saying only when you do bad, they go throw carpet for you. I don't believe so that's not true anyway. Because that girl, now then I go say, make we hear from the scholarship board and even JAM themselves, how much I be waiting, I be scholarship and that girl, the query, why the no go fit say make that girl go Oxford University? Why the no go fit say make that girl go Harvard University? Because she has proven, or she has proved beyond reasonable doubt that she's capable. She can do what she's doing and she will do better and she will not put Nigeria to shame. They try to reach the scholarship board, Architect Sunday Ochonu. If una near am, make una call am, say we dey try to reach am. That girl and those people who do exceedingly very well need to be rewarded. The idea about all of this reward will make me bring this thing today. Now, for sake of say, some people go gather themselves for house, they go they play, they go they do a lot of things. And when they do that thing, they go reward them with 10 million, 5 million. Person when go school, come and read book, then go they laugh at him. For sake of say, he go school, he good, he no good. So for here, we dey try to say, make we encourage good thing. A call is going to come on this line. You see Engineer Garba. A call is going to come on this line. Engineer Garba, my guest, we lost his way, go my office. So we dey try to say, make we reward people with excellence. And when we reward people like this, they will do well. We dey call the scholarship board, waiting they don't do for that girl. Imagine may your daughter make you proud like this. Bring that kind of heavy reward. They can't give you a car, can't carry you go to the Bahamas, can't they drive the car around. You by yourself as you sleep. Even though, let me have that phone. Use this. Let me have. Even yourself when you're there alive, if you come back as human being and you can't see what your child do, your spirit go let you sleep well. But if say your pikin can't go say go do that one way one of our person they say do for Dubai, you begin praise them. What are we doing? Is that excellence? What pace are we setting? Are we telling ourselves that reward for excellence has been washed away? Or the way we fit do? With a call.
Hello, Nigerian Scholarship.
Hello, Nigerian Scholarship. Good evening.
Good evening. What's your name?
My name, then they call me. You did live for radio this evening for the program what they call Edu Radio. Edu Radio. Hello? Hello?
Hello, yeah, I can hear
Yes, you there for the program when they call Edu Radio. Edu Radio. You there live for air as we talk like this.
Okay.
Yes. Are you okay speaking on air, right? Yeah, because this line where we say people fit take rich now. I don't know whether when I don't hear of the girl we do very well. That Agnes, we score jam, score high like this. When they fear me, we can't choose engineering as her course. We know of the girl?
No.
We never hear about the girl. Okay, they bring them to una before now. The world, they hear us. Nigerians, they hear us. Edu Radio na the program when they advocate on behalf of Nigerians. They advocate on the falling standard of education. Because we feel say children, not only children when they brainy, when they too much with their parents to back them, go abroad. Because me, I hear when I get 3 kinds of scholarship. All right? When I get the Nigerian scholarship, the bilateral scholarship, and the Commonwealth scholarship. When I go find the one where this girl fit in, her score was all-round best. And Nigerian Society of Engineers can't compensate them. Can't give that girl in particular and about 3 others a huge sum. As a way, sake of say, some of them chose to read engineering. They give them something. Now, the scholarship board, waiting when I go do to encourage people, not be say they go gather themselves for room. They do anyhow, they give them 10 million. Waiting when I go do for that girl.
What exactly is your question?
I say somebody, maybe I know maybe might speak English, you know if you speak English, I don't know. Somebody don't do very well. When they talk about the top now reward for excellence. If you do well, you get well. If you do bad, they show you the way to badness. Now, this girl don't do exceedingly very well. She has done exceedingly very well in her scores, all right? She came over 365, her mark in JAM, and she chose to read engineering. And the National Society of Engineers has deemed it necessary to compensate this girl in form of scholarship by giving her close to about. Una go help her. How una go take help her? To encourage other people. Yes.
Our program gives scholarship to study abroad.
I dey hear you.
Yes, to study abroad.
So this girl now when chose to read.
Scholarship. Yes, continue, I can hear you.
This girl now when get the all-round best in Nigeria and choose to read engineering. She and scholarship, they quarrel.
Okay, hold on, let me pass it to a senior representative.
They here, senior with the way to. This is not Edu Radio, your talk magazine program where they committed to inform you and enlighten you on the falling standard of education in Nigeria. It don't reach time when all of us will begin to ask questions. Hello. Hello.
Oh, yes, with you. Go ahead with your inquiry.
Yeah, my name na Oman Dave. Now maybe the team lead of the program what they call Edu Radio. Edu Radio, they take a critical look at the falling standard of education in Nigeria and trying to see how we could, as stakeholders, not necessarily those in the politics or in government, as policymakers, to bring in people from outside that have fared in the educational sector to see how they can improve our education like other countries as well. Now, we have a girl in Nigeria. Oh dear. I have a guest, sorry, just hold the line. Sorry, let me just. Hello? Hello, Engineer Garba. Okay, I told them I'm expecting the guests now. Am I on?
No, you're not.
I told them I'm expecting the guests now. You should come in. We don't even have much time again. Hello? Yeah, sorry, my guest from NSE just came in. Yes. Hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
I said, so right now, this girl did exceedingly very well. She came all round best, and she chose engineering. The Nigerian Society of Engineers have compensated about 3 of them, and she came all round best, and they did something very good for them. My question is, what is the scholarship board going to do for such a person? Because we are trying to see how we can reward excellence, not necessarily mean that their fathers could influence it for them.
Okay, for such students,
Yes.
usually if she's good, all she just needs to do, because this scholarship program is being funded by charity organizations, some few charity organizations abroad. So since she's good, all we need to do is the program can take in the three of them. We do there is a normal exam, an online exam. We do. It's a standard exam. They go through that process. They can go through that process, and they are able to come out good because they are good. The program, the scholarship program, takes care of their tuition throughout their studies abroad.
Waiting be the details, because we understand say scholarship to a reasonable extent. Now those when their parents they privileged enough they get scholarship. How this person fit take?
This one is not for privileged persons. These ones are for less privileged persons that can pass the exam. But it only takes care of tuition. Because usually when they get there, they can work. They take care of their living costs. That's feeding. Because whoever that is a student, it comes with a work permit. So you can do 20 hours a week. But the most important thing is that tuition. So if they are able to prove to the scholarship board that they are good enough to pass the exam, then the scholarship board takes care of 100%.
Okay, so what does this lady need now to get that to write that exam to prove herself to get the scholarship to study abroad?
What she needs to prove herself to write the exam is just to register on the platform. The registration is free.
Waiting be the address. How will we get information so that she will connect her?
Okay, the website address is fullscholarshipoverseas.co.uk.
Okay.
To register for the exam is free. To write the exam, it's 100% free. But
School
because of COVID-19, before now we used to write the exams in physical centers.
Okay.
But because of COVID-19, government have stopped physical events. So we now do our exam
Online.
and you get your results instantly.
That girl go win that scholarship. That girl where I see so school scholarship at overseas.
Full scholarship overseas.
Okay.
.co.uk.
Okay. .co.uk. Okay. Thank you very much. You say your name now. Waiting and where will they reach you from? So.
Okay, my name is Gold from Full Scholarship, senior representative.
Me.
With Full Scholarship overseas, Sinabella Scholarship.
Oh, me na diamond, you na gold. We go to work with una. My name na Omang Dave. Now maybe the team lead of Edu Radio. They call you live from Love 104.5 FM here for Abuja from Papi Hills. We go Gold. I go call you again. I go like we dey work some more because make people get to know say scholarship not be waiting there for the privileged. Those with their parents they up. Anybody will prove saying brain they down, he go keep get scholarship. Thank you very much. Thank you. I'll call you the other time. We'll give enlightened members of the public how to attend and how to attend all of those things online. Thank you. God bless you. All right. Yes, my people, so we don't really get time. Malam Garba.
Yes, sir.
I did very sorry. You know, I can't send you my office address and you can't go my office.
Yes.
And wallahi, we just have just less than 5 minutes.
Okay.
But that's no problem. I have my guest in the studio. My guest na Malam Garba. Now him be the
Vice President, Nigerian Society of Engineers.
okay.
Vice President, Corporate Services, Nigerian Society of Engineers.
Okay.
My name is Engineer Yakubu Ali Garba, FNSC.
Okay.
Yeah.
Me, my own first school living certificate. With the attached to my own.
My own is fellow of the Nigerian
Okay.
Society of Engineers.
Thank you very much. Malam, you see, waiting make una come give this girl, Agnes. In fact, make her hear the story.
Well, let me first of all clarify.
Okay.
We did not give Agnes 16 million.
Okay.
Rather, there are 16 of them
Okay.
that she represented.
Okay.
So each of them was given 1
1 million.
naira
Oh, great.
as
Okay.
scholarship.
Okay.
Well, in his maiden speech early this year, January 11th precisely, the president of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, Engineer Babagana Mohammed.
I bet more will give Engineer Baba
Babagana Mohammed.
more give an trick bossa because it don't do waiting. Not only them get society organizations, others they. After 3 count, 1, 2, 3, go. Bossa, bossa, bossa. Reward for excellence. Now we'll do so. Carry on, sir.
So in his speech, he promised that he's going to look at education, technical education in particular, that he's going to contribute to the development of technical or engineering education in Nigeria. So as a follow-up to that, he is now giving scholarship to the best UMT candidates that applied to study engineering in the university. And he went on to say it's not going to be only those 16. We are going to select. We are going to select. Yeah, we are.
With the camera, we will stream live too.
All right, then. We are going to select from the states, the state of the federation, best candidates that applied to study engineering. We are going to give them scholarship.
Where the president from?
He's from Borno State.
I just say he's from East.
He's from Borno State.
Is Sabida girl?
Babagana. No, it doesn't matter. We are Nigerians. We say Nigerian Society of Engineers.
I called the former one of the former logger of NMA, National Nigerian Medical Association.
Yes.
They said they never begin do such a thing.
Okay.
So I don't push him. He's saying go bring him to Congress, he go bring him to management. The president has somebody committed, then go toe in the line. Make we hear you. Just make we hear you. We not really get time again.
Yes. You see, for any nation to develop,
yes, sir.
they have to be serious about technical education, engineering in particular. And what the Nigerian Society of Engineers is doing is to give back to the society what they are giving. You realize that anybody that read engineering is not an average student.
Of course, sure.
The best brain, so to say. So, and we look at government cannot do it alone.
I agree.
We really have to come in and support the development of engineering in Nigeria and by extension, the development of Nigeria.
Yeah.
So we are not going to stop at scholarship alone. We are going into the faculties of engineering to see where we can come in terms of logistic equipment to ensure that at least we have sound technical education in this country.
And you know the impact of engineering?
Yes.
To nation building?
To nation building, yes. We have gone out of this country to see what others are doing. For instance, I'll give you an example. Brazil have target of how many engineers they are producing per year. So we are going to do that. We'll give scholarship. We'll sponsor.
Okay, Malam Garuba, we don't really get time now. Wallahi, I did very sorry. I may cost you this thing because I go give you my office address and you can't go there before you can't come back here. Okay. God will bless you. Next Tuesday, 4:30, I go give you 15 minutes. Okay. You go take at least we go hail una here very well because we want NMA. All the NBA, all the professional bodies, National Theatre Art, dancers, accounting, how they call those ones, ICANN, all of them. Yeah. Make una the help sponsor person to relieve government. You say your name now, waiting?
Engineer Yakubu Ali Garba.
Of where?
Nigerian Society of Engineers.
I beg, next week, Tuesday, 4:30. Please come here, we'll take you up. On behalf of my very good guest and the president will be
Engineer Babagana Mohammed.
God bless that man. God bless the management. God bless you all. Next week, same time, same station, Love 104.5. Hook us on our station, on our online program, where they come up on Thursday by 12 to 1 o'clock. We they come up with the Deputy Senate President, Senator Omo Ovie Agege, where we want to take the topic, sex for grade. We don't bring disgrace to the tertiary institution in Nigeria. On behalf of everybody who sit down for here, we say, bye-bye. Malam, I must apologize again. Oh, you know, Richard. Oh, the thief I see me.